Barry, how long have you been here as a volunteer?
Oh, several years. I would say it must be 3 years now. So I only come once a fortnight because I still work part-time. So this is quite pleasant. Once a fortnight, come up here, see all the guys and see the vehicles, changing vehicles and that kind of thing. So yeah, I really enjoy it. And
how did you come to find out about the place?
I think I got a feeling it was advertised on the radio that they were looking for volunteers. So you fill in the form and all that kind of thing. So yeah, and filled in the form and just picked it up, get to know the people and the cars and the visitors, see what they want and what they're interested in. Talk about which cars, their favourite cars, and you always.
What's your favourite car then?
Well, and we've actually got one in here. It's a Ford Cortina. It's the best car ever, and so yeah, I've still got mine. Had it 40 odd years, still drive it.
The 73 Cortina over
66.
there. 66.
Come
My grandfather had one.
Oh, did he? Yeah.
Yes. And I had a friend with a GT.
Oh, mine's a
Lotus,
GT.
I mean. A Lotus.
Oh no, mine's a GT. So yeah, it's I've had it 40 odd years. So coming up here and seeing one here is quite good, and it's amazing how many there are around Perth.
It's because Australia's basically got a rust-free sort of environment for the older cars.
It is. Yeah, it's good. I mean, obviously, you live down by the coast or something, it might be salty, but yeah, generally speaking, it's a pretty good environment.
Do you change the cars around?
They do change. Yeah, they change. People put them in for a short amount of time, and quite often people will have a car in here and then they'll want to take it away and have a drive around in it for a couple of weeks or whatever. So yeah, they do change. They do. We get different cars. Obviously, the model collection's just we've got a huge number which are now getting sorted out, catalogued and out on display now. So yeah, there's something for everyone: motorbikes, cars, models, whatever.
And do you get to drive any of them?
I do sit in them occasionally, because if I'm cleaning the windows, I think the least they can let me do is sit in the car and clean the glass from the inside. So yeah, we do, and they start them up, move them around and that kind of thing. So yeah, there's always something going on here.
And do you have a workshop where if you need to do anything, you can sort of look underneath?
There is a big workshop, yes, but I could never say that I would use that for my own personal use.
And do they take on work for other people's cars? I mean,
no, they don't. I mean, some of the cars here, some of them are our cars, and some of them are obviously on loan from private individuals. So our cars tend to get maintained and taken for a drive and put them in the workshop. So yeah, it does. We've got facilities here for doing almost anything to vehicles.
What sort of demographic of people do you get coming here then?
Everybody. We get groups of kids who, it's amazing how well sort of the knowledge that some of the kids, they just pick up the McLaren and the Ferrari and a Merc or whatever, they'll focus straight in on it. You get the sort of I used to have one of those kind of people, but no, there's all sorts. Locals, overseas, visitors from the East Coast, all sorts of ages, from really young kids to probably more mature people.
Interesting. And is there sort of more of a demographic of older people, or is it all?
No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't
day
say
out,
so.
I suppose. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
it is. Yeah, and with the park and the other attractions, with the animals and the other transport museum and that. No, there's quite a lot to see, and especially school holidays, it's busy. We get all sorts of
Interesting
people. So yeah, it's
any amusing incidents you can think of?
I could probably think of some, but no, I wouldn't like it to be recorded anyway.
Okay, well,
no, it's good. We all have a good laugh here. Must admit, it's great. People up here are all good good
And
mates.
who owns
that.
the museum?
Oh, don't ask me technical questions.
No, it's all right. I mean, it's owned by a sort of a collaborative organisation.
It is, yeah.
So-
It's I mean, don't quote me on this, but it's like a not for profit. We do get sort of lottery grant money and that kind of thing, and obviously we do charge an entry fee. So yeah, it's a business, but with some sort of support, Lottery West and all that kind of thing. So
Thank you for your time.
no, you're welcome, Greg. Nice to meet you.